how are you?
Hello, sir. I'm fine. Thank you so much. How
Okay,
are
wonderful, Haresh. So, I must thank you for giving wonderful opportunities, information about opportunities to students in India, those who are interested to pursue career in higher educational domains like PhD and all. So, our this interaction today will cover what content it will be covering, Haresh, today.
you? Sir, so basically, I have picked up three advertisements from three different countries
Hmm.
in the Europe mainly,
Okay.
and we
Hmm.
will discuss about opportunities in environmental sector. And there is one other very interesting opportunity which we have recommendation from our side. So
Okay.
if you reach out and we can recommend to the professor, which
Okay.
is
Hmm.
currently in the
Hmm.
Europe, and you
Hmm.
could get it
Get the
through.
opportunity. Okay.
Yes,
Hmm.
sir.
Okay, so can we start and proceed forward, Harish?
Yes, sir. We can
Yeah.
we can
Mm,
start now. I will start sharing the screen.
yeah.
But before that, I'd like to explain quickly the opportunities. So basically, there are three opportunity. One is from
Mm,
the University of Galway,
mm-hmm,
which is in Ireland, and
mm,
then another is from England, which is
mm,
Loughborough University in the England, UK, and there
okay.
is another from the Switzerland, Swiss Federal
Mm,
Technology Institute of
okay.
Lausanne. So all
Mm,
these are fully funded scholarship, and the stipend that you are getting paid is good amount. We will come to that in a while. But
mm,
let me explain you the first advertisement and who is
mm,
eligible, when is the deadline, all that
okay.
we will be discussing.
Yeah.
So, so if my screen is visible, this particular advertisement is in the University of Galway, and we have personal recommendation from this one. So the professor is known, and if someone is reaching out, so you can forward it, or we can put up a word with the professor. And this particular university has a very good QS ranking of 273. Okay, and the stipend, as you can see, is 25,000 tax free per annum. So it should be about, let's say, 23-24 lakhs Indian rupees per annum,
Okay, wonderful. Mm,
and it is tax free.
mm, mm,
The start date of the project is 1st of September. So
mm,
basically, this is the fall in taxation, as we call
mm,
it, and the
mm,
deadline is 7th of March. Now the
okay.
question: who can apply
Mm,
and what the project is? So let's discuss first about the project. So anyone who is working on nanotechnology and
mm,
their artificial intelligence, the
mm,
collaboration of these technology to
mm,
apply it to the medical field. Now,
mm,
this project is not very much, sorry, well described in this application, because they would be having very initial, guidelines for it, and when they haven't it online yet. So we have it
mm,
prior to the release to the online.
mm, mm,
So this particular advertisement
mm,
is actually very good in terms
mm,
of exploring biomedical applications.
mm,
Right, so anyone who is having interest in nanotechnology, artificial intelligence,
mm,
and doing simulations,
mm,
including all these technologies, very welcome to apply for this one.
mm,
So the required criteria is mechanical engineering,
okay.
biomedical engineering, chemical engineering, material science and engineering, or any related discipline. So this is
Mm,
actually very important. Some people, they think that whatever is written there only they would apply, but no.
mm,
If you think that you have done something related to this work, even if you are in
mm,
from a different domain, it doesn't matter. You can
mm,
definitely
mm,
go and apply
mm,
for it.
right.
So this is the first one,
Mm,
and this is a very good. Ireland is a very nice country. I am
mm.
here for more than 2 years now in Ireland, so you
Okay,
can definitely
Harish,
go.
can you tell me something about the University of Galway also? What kind of, since you are there, so what is your perception about this university being in Ireland?
I visited the university. It is firstly, it is beautiful. It is
Okay,
located in the west of Ireland.
okay,
And in terms of research, they are really great. So there
okay.
are 4 or 5 universities in Ireland, and this
Mm,
is one of them where
mm,
there is good research going on.
mm,
So
mm,
in terms of
okay.
research, it is
Mm,
very good, and
mm,
it's
mm.
like a big deal to be in the part of
In
in part of such a university. And the
mm,
QS ranking is also very great.
Okay. And my next question was, you mentioned that 25,000 euro school student is going to get. That means 2,000 euro per month. I would like to ask you, Haresh, like monthly, what is the expenditure of student in
Yeah.
Ireland?
So in Galway, actually, it would be cheaper. Like I'm in
Mhm.
Dublin, so it's a bit expensive. But in
Okay.
Galway, it is cheaper compared to Dublin. So I would
Mm.
say that you would be able to save, honestly speaking, would be able to save 1,000 euro.
So
If
lakh,
you,
1 lakh you can save, huh?
yeah,
Mm.
yeah, almost like,
Okay.
yeah,
Wonderful.
90,000, 1 lakh. That kind of money you can save per
Mm.
month. So,
Mm.
but Dublin is a bit expensive. Like everything is
Mm.
expensive in
Okay.
comparison.
Okay.
So
Wonderful.
that's what you can save. Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
Okay, we'll move on to the next one.
Yes. Mm.
The Lawbook University.
Mm.
I'll share my screen just a second. Okay,
Yeah.
so this particular one is very, very interesting. And this is in the UK, London. Sorry, it is in England, the country. And this particular advertisement is all about air quality.
Mm.
Okay. And as we know that there are two coming targets. One is
Mm.
2030 carbon
Mm.
emissions, another is
Mm.
2050 carbon emissions, and
Mm.
all the countries collectively are failing to do so at the current
Mm.
state. So it is very crucial and important to address all such challenges. That's why
Mm.
there are fundings in these domains, lots
Mm.
and lots of fundings, and
Mm.
really it is very serious issue
Mm.
considering climate change. So
Mm.
so these vehicular emissions are contributing to a lot of pollutants that are available in the air or
Mm.
the atmosphere.
Mm.
And this
Mhm.
particular advertisement is related to that. And I'm sure a lot of students in India interact with them. They are currently working on air quality monitoring, air quality pollutants monitoring and all. Anyone who has previously worked with such a project is very
Mm.
welcome to apply for this one.
Mhm.
And we will go on to the key details of it. So basically, the very good part is that it is a 3 years scholarship, like a three
Okay.
years project. Imagine you finish your PhD in 3 years,
3 years.
which is
Mm.
very great deal. Like in India, 2 years is the master's. So in
Mhm.
3 years, you finish the PhD, and the
Mm.
tax-free stipend is this much of
Mm.
pounds, which is
Mm.
about, it would be about 21, 22 lakhs Indian rupees.
Mm. Mhm.
So, and it is
Mm.
tax free, and the tuition fees would also be paid. Tuition fees
Mm.
vary on university to university, and
Mm.
it would be paid by the university. So you don't have to worry about that.
Okay. Mm.
And who can apply? So anyone, see, this is the beauty of it. This is the beauty of
Mm.
this particular advertisement.
Mm.
Anyone with the relevant subject or international equivalent. You see, it
Mhm.
doesn't demand any particular branch or domain.
Mm.
They
Mhm.
don't care which
Mm.
branch you belong. They just want
Mhm.
to see if you have previously worked on something relative. And
Mhm.
that's how they evaluate. So if you
Mm.
have had previous experience on such things,
Mm.
definitely you are eligible. There is no need for a second thought about that.
Okay. Okay. Mm.
And basically, if you go quickly through the research questions, so it
Mm.
is about vehicular emissions to the degradation
Mm.
of urban air quality. So basically,
Mhm.
it is a outdoor air quality scenario
Mm.
where we would be
Mhm.
monitoring and
Mm.
calculating the pollutants that are in the
Mm.
atmosphere. Specific pollutants from vehicle emissions have most significant impact on air quality, which is very,
Mm.
very crucial. So particulate matters and carbon monoxide, all these would come up when you
Mm.
investigate. And most effective technological policy interventions, because this is actually needed. Like if you remember, in New
Mm.
Delhi there was a even odd day just to
Mhm.
tackle.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
such kind of things also they are looking forward to. So it's very
Mhm.
interesting to see there are different dimensions of this project where it is amazing to work in this particular field.
Yes. Yes.
And also
Mm.
there is a little, they are intrigued about the electric vehicles and how this can be addressed. So like the world is now shifting towards electric vehicles these days. So that's
Mm.
how they want to also investigate in this particular project.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
so as I've discussed the main important parts of it now, and
Yes.
also I told you. So the deadline is 13th of February.
Okay. Okay. Mm.
So that's what the deadline is.
Mm.
Okay, so we will move on to the next one, next
Yes.
project. So
Mm.
this project is in
Mm.
Switzerland, and
Okay.
I want to tell the pay first because that's
Mm.
the most interesting part.
That's the best part, huh?
That's the best part. You would be shocked to see
Mm,
how much they are paying.
mm,
Here it is.
mm,
So doctoral students salary. Now see, there are different countries who
mm,
considers doctoral students as employees, and there are other
mm,
countries who consider their students. So in
mm,
Ireland, where I'm at, I am a student. I'm considered as a student, but in
mm,
Switzerland, you would be an
mm,
employee. So
mm,
you would have to pay tax, but see,
mm,
it is
mm,
55,000 Swiss franc,
mhm.
which is about more than like 57 lakh Indian rupees per annum.
Oh, the more
Yeah,
than approximately 4.5 lakh per month.
yeah, yeah. So
So, Harish,
after
how much
any
you end up
tax,
saving? Here's the
yeah, I
question.
was calculating actually about I
Mm,
was looking on the internet how much tax do you have to pay and all that stuff. So even though you pay a good amount of a tax,
mm,
you would be paid in hand salary of, let's say, close to more than uh 3,50,000. Definitely more than that. I guarantee. I assure you. Like
mm.
definitely more than that, you would be getting in hand salary after you pay taxes, and also
Okay.
your
Mm,
insurance and all would be
mm,
included because those
mm,
countries
mm,
work like that. So
mm,
that's a
mm,
real great amount of funding, and to be honest, the country is a bit expensive, but the amount of money that you are getting is crazy here.
mm,
It's
mm,
really crazy.
mm,
Okay, so now coming back
mm,
to the next interesting parts.
mm.
So so this project, yeah, again, it
Mm.
is about the air quality conditions
Okay. Mm,
and all, because this is indoor air quality. As I was telling you, the previous was on outdoor air quality. This is
mm,
indoor air quality, and they would be especially looking at the health of individuals, how
mm,
the pollutants that are indoor are affecting
mm,
the health of individuals and all, and
mm,
the main duties and responsibilities. So
mhm,
if we discuss this, so you
mm,
get to do it experimental, so which is
mm,
very nice, and they have very high cutting edge investigation equipments which you can
mhm,
use, data
mm,
collection, analysis, and
mm,
collaboration with. This is something that, I'm sorry to say this, but this is something that which lacks in India, that
mm,
we don't have a collaborative mindset. So these
mm,
people, they connect to different countries, different universities, and work together.
mm,
If you
mm,
see like papers, there are 6, 7 authors which are published
mm,
foreign countries,
mm.
but in India there would
In
be,
fact, that gives wonderful exposure to the PhD, people actually.
yeah, and you grow
Mm.
your network. If you are writing a
Yes.
paper with someone, you know him. Now
Mm,
you get the chance to work with him or her
mm,
afterwards, after your
mm,
PhD.
mm,
And yeah, so this is about it. And
mm.
to explain, okay, so another very, very important part is that this
Equal.
EPFL University, it has a
Mm,
QS ranking of 26.
Yes. EPFL is very, very reputed institute. Very
Yeah.
reputed.
It is
Mm,
26 QS ranking. So if you apply it and get it, so it is
mm,
great. And there is
mm.
no deadline actually. So I suppose it is first come, first served basis.
Yes.
So as soon as you see this video,
You should
just
apply.
yeah, consider
And the
applying it
best
with
part
the
is,
money.
Harish, best part is India may there are so many candidates who are capable to get these kind of scholarships. So many capable. But I always tell I'm mentoring students for government jobs and everything also here in India. But I tell you honestly, like if you're capable to get these kind of scholarships, still you are wasting 4 or 5 years to get a junior engineer job in some state pollution control board. It does not make sense. I mean, sir, wonderful IIT graduates who have done wonderful work, sitting in those institutes. Why don't they explore these options?
And they do really care about Indians a lot. They know that Indians, we have a reputation all over the world that
Yes,
we are
yes.
very industrious, we are hardworking, and we are
Capable people,
talented.
yeah. That's
Yeah,
true.
so they actually prefer Indians,
Mm,
especially who are coming from IITs and NITs. They know IITs and NITs. Some people here in Ireland ask me, "Why did you study in India?" I would say
mm.
NIT. So they know that there is good institutes called NIT
Yes,
in India
yes, yes,
and
yes.
IIT in
That is
India.
true. That is true.
So yeah, so this is about it. And
Yeah.
the way I have discussed, the project description I've discussed. Now
Yes.
come
Mm,
to what you should have.
mm,
Who are eligible? So civil,
mm,
architectural, environmental, mechanical,
mm,
or any
mm.
related discipline.
Or
So this is
relatives.
very important
Mm,
again, any related
mm,
discipline.
It's true.
So a
True.
lot of students are eligible to apply for this one, and it is
Mm,
not your choice or your decision to
mm,
apply or to get selected or not get selected. You should apply.
mm.
Let them decide whom they are going to select. You
Is
do
there any
not
fees of
decide.
application, Harish, in this?
No, I don't think so.
Mm. That's the
They
best
are
part.
yeah, that is the
Mm.
best part. And some of them are asking very simple, like basically in Europe, they ask two documents. One is the CV and another is the cover letter.
Cover letter. Mm.
These two documents would be asked in this particular advertisement, the
Mm.
UK. So here is the apply button. I was actually going through it. So if you log in and like generate a email ID kind of things, then you would be directed to what documents do you need to apply, and I think it would be CV and cover letter,
Mm.
something like that for this one. But the others, they are mentioned that it is CV and cover letter
Mm.
for indoor air quality. And the
Mm.
first one in University of Galway,
Mm.
I told.
Wonderful. Mm. So all the options, opportunities which you suggested today, Harish, they are wonderful, and I'm very sure students back home they will see their background, and if it is mapping, it is matching with these professors' requirement. Surely they should apply. And as
Yes,
we
sir.
know, there's no fees charged in Europe, and some of the options are open-ended. I mean, till you get it, you can apply. So that is the
Yes,
best
sir.
part, Harish. And I really thank you on behalf of all the students who must be listening to this year this thing, the kind of effort which you put to bring these inputs. And obviously, our duty is to bring these kind of things in front of students. I'll share it on various platforms so that that person who is actually in need of these kind of option they get to know about that. So that brings, I think, an end to our this wonderful session, Harish. Next week
Thank you,
again,
sir.
I'll catch you, and
Thank you, sir.
we'll show some wonderful opportunities to students again next week. Thank you, Harish.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.